Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, the Artificial Trainer here. Today we're going to be talking about one of the best models that's been released in a long time, maybe since Wan was released. We have the 14B version of Vace, along with it a new 1.3B improved version. And to top it all off, we have the new CausVid LoRA, which significantly reduces the number of steps we need to get a good generation. Now we can get a good generation with just 4 steps, which lowers the generation times on my 5090 to under a minute, which is pretty incredible. Okay, so to kick this off, I'm going to be using my tool that I built called Artificial Studio to run this. It basically is just a configuration tool for running a bunch of different AI apps, one of which is ComfyUI. So I launched ComfyUI through this, but if you don't want to use Artificial Studio, you can just head over to the Patreon post in the description. The workflows for both native Vace and wrapper Vace are here, as well as the download links for the CausVid LoRAs, for native Vace version, wrapper Vace for both 14B and 1.3B. And if you don't know how to read these .sh files, they're just text files, and it has the links to all of the files in here. So you could just put this into ChatGPT and it would tell you exactly which files to download and where to put them. So for example, these are LoRAs, and the file that downloads from this URL will go to this path in your ComfyUI. So these are actually the files that Artificial Studio uses to download the models for you. So I've kind of automated this whole process using Artificial Studio. Okay, so if you head back to Artificial Studio, all you need to do is select the CausVid LoRA, the Vace 1.3B and 14B options, and then native Vace options. Once you have all those selected, just hit download. I already have them all downloaded, so it completes successfully immediately, but this would take a little while to download if you don't already have all these files. All right, and then we can head over to the app links if you're in Artificial Studio. Otherwise, just head to ComfyUI and open up ComfyUI. If you're using your own install of ComfyUI and not Artificial Studio, head over and grab the native Vace workflow here. We're going to talk native first, and then we'll talk the wrapper. In my opinion, the wrapper is better. It gives you more flexibility and more options, but the native is a bit cleaner of a workflow. All right, so if you're using Artificial Studio, just type Vace and you'll get a bunch of different pre-selected workflows for you. And then we're going to start with the native one. If you're using Artificial Studio, you won't have to change any of the models. They'll all come in correctly. If you aren't using Artificial Studio, make sure that you change the low diffusion model, the CausVid LoRA, the clip, and the VAE to be the ones that you just downloaded from those .sh files. Okay, and then now we need to select a video and select our reference image. So I have this video of this woman dancing, doing some hand movement. I kind of like the hand movement here because you can see how well Vace 14B picks this up. And then I'm going to use DW pose as the driving video. You can also use depth. You can use canny. You can use line art. You can use dense pose. You can use normals. All those work pretty well. And then we just need a prompt. So I want to say a blonde woman dancing with hand movement. And then that should be it. So this only needs 4 steps to run, and you can mess with your sampler as well. I have Euler here, but UniPC is typically a good one as well. And then normal or simple or beta should give you pretty good results for scheduler. All right, and then the last thing is make sure that your height and width are correct for your aspect ratio. Vace can do both 480p and 720p. It's pretty flexible, so just make sure that you have the correct aspect ratio for your driving video in this resize image node. All right, so let's run it and see how it goes. So here is the result. Really solid. I mean, the hands look great, which is surprising for AI. The motion is good. It follows the video pretty much perfectly. So this is the native version. I actually think the wrapper version gives slightly better results. So starting with the native here, we already have a really good result to compare to the next one. And this prompt only took 60 seconds to execute on my 5090, so under a minute for this generation, which is just insane, really. And with the 1.3B model, so this was the 14B model, with the 1.3B model, generation times are under 20 seconds for me for pretty close quality, honestly. It's not as good as for the 14B, but it's close. Okay, so that is native. Now let's jump over and let's check out the wrapper. All right, so you can download the wrapper workflow from my Patreon, or if you're using ArtOfficial Studio, just search for Vace, and you'll see this Vace wrapper workflow. So the wrapper workflow is a bit more complicated just because it gives you more control over levers and stuff. But the good thing about the wrapper is also that you have more control over how much VRAM is being used, and therefore kind of you can get the best possible quality for your GPU. Okay, so let's start with the model loader section up here. So the model loader, you're going to want to load Wan2.1 text to video for the model. This is slightly different for the native version, full Vace models, but in the wrapper version, it's split out between the base Wan text to video model and then the Vace module that's attached to it. So that's why we're loading Wan2.1 text to video 14B in the model loader. If you're using Vace 14B, make sure you're using Wan2.1 14B. Vice versa, if you're using if you're using Vace 1.3B, make sure you're using the Wan2 1.3B text to video model. Just like I said, make sure you have the correct Vace model selected, and then our CausVid LoRA is going to be a LoRA attached to the model loader. And then for block swap and for torch compile is only going to work if you have Triton working. I know that some Windows users struggle with that. And then the block swap, if you don't have a beefy GPU, you're going to want to swap some blocks. I think even on my 5090, I need to swap about 15 blocks if I'm using the full model. I'm only going to use the FP8 here, so I shouldn't need to swap any blocks. And the other thing to mention is I actually have a slight mistake here. If you're using the BF16 Vace model, you also need to use the BF16 Wan model. So I need to use the FP8 Vace model because I have the FP8 Wan model selected. Last thing, if you don't have Sage Attention installed and working, make sure you change this to SDPA or something like that. Okay, and then change your clips. So I use the native clips here just to minimize how many files need to be downloaded. And then your VAE, make sure it's the correct VAE. If you want to use the load VAE node to use the native VAE, you can do that. Or to use the wrapper VAE, make sure you use this node. All right, so we are going to go for a different video here. All right, so we have this woman dancing, and we're going to use DW pose again for this one. And I have the picture that I used a control net. Actually, I used HiDream E1 to create this image. And then I'm gonna try DW pose for this. If we don't get a good result, I'll switch over to dense pose and see how that works. All right, and then because we're using CausVid, only 4 steps. CFG should always be 1 when using CausVid, and you can adjust the shift. You can increase it up to like 5 to 6 if you want to try that. And then the other thing to mention, if you're used to the wrapper, you know that you can use like Tcache, SLG, and CFG 0 *. Don't use any of those with the CausVid LoRA. It'll mess up your results. So the CausVid LoRA alone speeds up generation so much, you're not going to need it. Okay, so a couple more things. Make sure you pay attention to your frame load cap. So I only have 62 frames here, which means I need to set which means I actually have to select 61 frames because of the allowable number of frames to use with Wan. It needs to be a multiple of n times 4 plus 1. And then I have to make sure that I set my frames here to match. And then for your height and width, just make sure it matches the aspect ratio of your original video. So for me, that's horizontal, and now we can run it. All right, so this generation took just under a minute, about 45 seconds, because it wasn't full 81 frames. And you can see, I mean, likeness stays really, really good, follows the original pretty much perfectly. And yeah, this is just really, really impressive model. I mean, definitely the best one I think that's been released to date. All right, so that is it for today's video. If you run into any trouble, head over to my Discord. I'm happy to help out with questions there. I actually just opened up a new Discord channel for my Patreon subscribers. So if you want priority help in the Discord, feel free to subscribe on Patreon and let me know, and then I'll add you to that channel. I always answer questions in that channel before I answer questions anywhere else. If you like this type of content, hit the subscribe button below. It really helps out the channel. Follow my other socials, especially X. I post what I'm working on ahead of time there, so if you want to see what's coming, follow me there. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll talk to you in the next one.